Like in every light or school, I see people, I see faces, I see hairstyles, I see masks, I see a lot of everything. I see a dark skin, two eyes, diagonal, blonde hair. I see shit that I don't know if I should see. Right here for a girl with some blonde hair, pushed over to the side. But yeah, whose eyes am I looking into? Whose conscience am I getting into? You know, who's deeper than they probably know? I mean, my camera does amazing things, but there's some days where it's just it takes pictures like the cheapest camera I've ever seen in my life. I've never even seen a cheap camera get so distorted and fucked up like mine when they get to doing what they do. Now where's this dude going? Like, okay, is he going to work out? Okay, does he have on church shoes or are those slippers or sandals? Like, okay, so let's see how we zoom in. How if it's not affiliated with the gang stalkers, it'll be a clear, beautiful picture. Zoom in or zoom out, right? Okay, so he has slippers. I don't think he's gonna go work out because I don't think he can work out in those really thin slippers, right? At least some tennis shoes or something. But we're just gonna take focus on what all we see for this time that I have time to do this. So we see over there, I don't know if you can see it, but okay, there's the light. Now, that's peculiar. I've never seen that particular light before. Now, I may revert back to some pictures and see, because maybe I didn't pay attention to it, but for some particular reason today, that light is very visible and noticeable in my eyes. So, now, and not to say that it's a reason for that light and it's a reason for me to sit here and actually really notice it, but nowadays, everything I look at has a face to it. Like even this one, the little square in the building, two eyes and a little thing right there's a nose, and in the middle, from here, it would look like maybe a man standing there with his hands in his pocket, but in reality, it is just the meters, which in my eyes from here, it actually looks like somebody is standing there. Like, yeah, he was standing there with a gray shirt or whatever shirt he got on, but and that's what they do. Your eyes are seeing so many things at one time that you really don't know how to do it, and your eyes possibly is really not really seeing it. I think it's just maybe the camera lenses. your phone disappears and it comes back a whole nother phone or a whole nother way. So I think the images that we're seeing are just through pictures that they put, like a slideshow. As I know, sometimes when I move my phone, it's like a movement of something, a slideshow, like. You know what I mean? So, like, was there a reason for that truck to play that music really loud so early in the morning? If that was music, or was he really talking on the phone? So these are all the things that you have to kind of, think about. When you look at things, are they really there? And so what I started doing was I basically just would take a picture, take a picture, and then look while I'm taking a picture or walk closer to see that what you're looking at is a perfect image of something or someone doing something or whatever. But when you really, really look, it's not. Now, there are some cases where when you really, really look, it is. But there are some cases where everything just goes so perfectly together. Like, if I scroll in, right? Okay. So let's see. Okay, if I scroll in, it kind of looks like there's someone there and someone else is like rubbing his head, moving around. Kind of like another guy's walking up a side of the wall. It's like, it reminds me of, we welcome you to the lollipop land, the lollipop land. There's a bunch of little people running around, turning into one, kind of like a, pop art, rose art. Like, if you're not gonna wear the jacket, okay, that's what I was thinking. Thank you, take it off. Okay, and if you're not taking a shower, I try to be discreet, but it seems like being discreet just doesn't kind of work, right? And the light is off, right? So the light is off, and now I wonder what that light was all about. So now I'll obsess myself with going through my videos to see if that similar light was on, if I paid too much attention or no attention at all to it. So here we have a lady just jogging down the street. Now, in my eyes at this point in my life, this is her big role. And she got her role. You're going to run down the street and you're going to look like you were running for a long time, whereas you just got dropped off on the scene. Right? So that's kind of, alarming. It's just how it kind of makes you just imagine that some people are just, they don't really have, a brain. Or maybe they were told that this is a job and you get paid. Now, there's a lot of times, where I'm just taken back by certain things that they do, and that how swift and how fast that they move, how their motion is a motion deeper than the deep blue sea. Motion is deeper than when LL Cool J stuck that pool stick up that dude's butt. Okay? Deeper than that, Jesus. And in everything I see, I just see, and I just see everything. And sometimes I have to look away because I've never seen this girl walk anywhere around here. Since I've been living. Never seen her. But I'm not even moving my hand, and my camera is, I don't know, it has some kind of swift thing going on. Right? And I just noticed that started happening a couple days ago. Like, how can it look like it's just professional mode? That mirror image just gets on my nerves, but then when I look into that mirror image, I see other things that are amazing to me. Sometimes I just have to shake my head and look away. I do. Because sometimes what I'm seeing gets to be a bit too much for me. And I try to not focus too much on what I see, images or faces, or my eyes are pulling out faces out of nothing. And so I figure if it's really my eyes, I'm a very talented person. If it's not my eyes and it's the lens, and these motherfuckers are very talented, because how the fuck they get a chance to open up my phone, unscrew it, slap some new hardware on there, new camera, adjust the lighting, change all the settings, before you happen to get out the bathroom. Amazing. Certain things like that is just amazing to me. And I just say that certain things like this, like, oh, that's just coincidence, But I just find a lot of things very hard to be coincidence if they're not coincidence. Like, for example, remember one time I was messing with the car, and I didn't say it out loud. I thought it. And what I thought was, I need to get the owner's manual and the handbook so I could look up a couple codes. And I thought it. No one was in the car with me, helping me. I just thought it. I didn't say it, didn't breathe it, didn't mouth it, didn't word it. I just thought it. And I went to bed. And the next morning, went to the car. I opened up the middle console. And there was the owner's manual, the worker's guide, all that in the original book. which happened to be tucked away in my storage unit. Now, I don't think a person would call that coincidence. I call that what the fuck. Now, whether they happen to get the same exact book and missing pages and highlighted in color, happen to purchase one of the same exact nature of the one that I did have tucked away in the storage, that's pretty cool. So that would be a coincidence. But I don't think those personal things that some targeted individuals think are coincidences at all. You know, you just happen to go to a party, and every car, including the one that you were in, is gray. But when you pulled up, there were different colors. There were blue, there were white, there were red, different colors. And then, in a matter of seconds, all the colors have been replaced with gray. And to make a easy point is that couple, before I had my camera up, were walking on the right side of the street. And now when he came back, they could have still walked on the right side of the street, because the right side of the street is where probably they live. Sorry. But they decided to cross the street and walk on the left side, I believe. Now I have camera up, and if you rewind back, you could see the dude kind of picked up his step a little bit more once he realized that tape was rolling. Now, I've been here for about 6 months, and in this one morning, in the maybe 10 minutes that I've been sitting down filming, I saw 3 sets of actors that I've never seen before. Actually, 4. Okay, that couple, never seen them before. Never, ever. But I believe I've seen them in my pictures that somehow mysteriously get on any phone that I seem to have in my possession. So, the guy that just walked with the red sweater, never seen him walk anywhere. That little black car, it seems like I always see the back of it on those verify, if you're not a robot, and it's in that right upper corner. I've been here for 6 months. Birds ain't never came down there and chirped in a flock. Waka flocka. Okay. There is a grocery store behind where I'm at. Okay, there's a gas station. And there are apartments. So maybe traffic is, a on thing, because it's somewhat of a busy area. But like I said, I mean, these birds is really, really on right now. So, you know, sorry sometimes if I pause or it's because there's times where I look into my mirror on the wall, tell me who's the fairest of them all. And if I look deeper into the images that I see things. So I may get caught up in looking back behind my brain and not know what I'm taping, but I'm sorry. And who knows if this can go on forever, because I know there's days I just wish they would sit the fuck down and sleep. And I know the time that I sleep is when they creep. But I see like a figure of a, white cop or white something with a hat on. But it may not be nothing. But I see a light, a little screw in my sunglasses, which always end up okay, there's a girl with I guess she's gonna go take a shower. Note that she doesn't have her jacket anymore that she had on when she had walked by previously trying to take that shit off, remember? Okay. So these are just all things that I know and I go back to and I just say, where did her jacket go? Like, oh, maybe it was the guy that she was with and he wanted it back. But 9 out of 10 times, a real gentleman, he won't want his jacket back. He'll tell you to keep it till I see you again. Now, these rich niggas, yeah, they won't even give up their jacket. Them motherfuckers will see you freezing, nigga, in the Arctic Ocean and tell you, see you at the house. That's a bitch nigga. And a old bitch nigga can be a bitch nigga. But in my eyes, it's always something of a new era. And I would rather just step out and not deal with this type of bullshit and fuckery. But what do we do? Do we be strong? Or do we let go? Now, even here, okay, right there. Now, right here may look like there's, a guy maybe bending down, kneeling down, right? And then, another one above him in my imagination, in your eyes, okay? In my eyes, there's it's like a fat man rubbing his belly. There's a Camaro with one-way tone. Okay, then in my eyes, now you see here, camera gets blurry. I'm not even doing anything. Because somewhere in that vicinity, is what I'm actually seeking out. Okay. It's not as crisp as it was. But if we take it out here, it's crisp. You know, or it just might be that they don't want because they're actually doing the same thing that I'm doing. We're like on each other, right? Now, is that a person holding a light at me, or is that just a light reflecting off of a car mirror? From far. Okay, and that's from far. The fact that I see always two eyes in something. Here we go back up close now. I mean, it could be a light on top of a car or a light lamp. And then you look, is that vehicle's car windows down that's next to them, or whatever that is. Is it a person? Okay, so, and then we go back. And we just, you know, just see if that person moves, or if that light goes off between the time I call it moves. There's that wonderful chimera that stays in the same position. But here's another person. I think she just started today also. I think all these people are newcomers to the scene, because that's about the fifth person that I've seen today that I haven't seen. Okay, so let's zoom back into the guy with the light, or whoever that is, if it is a light. Now, you know, has he changed positions in the blurry camera? Has he moved anywhere? Is his light still shining bright or not? Okay, then we go back. And we look back here to see, is that all the way to the back in the corner against